Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of HCAM Sports Talk. Tom Nappy here. On today's edition, we relive some incredible Hopkinton Hillers playoff runs from the 2022-2023 season. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some great highlights. The 8th-seeded Hopkinton Hillers took on 17th-seeded Norwood in the Elite Eight at the New England Sports Center. It was an action-packed game filled with a lot of suspense. Here's a look at what happened.
Zolotarov is diverted, but able to send it over to Ian Tosca. Good battle along the far side boards. And that is sent back by Ed Carroll. Pass over by Zolotarov. Ian Tosca working it up the ice. Big hit delivered. And here comes Carrazza. Carrazza racing. Aaron takes it, makes it! Joe Carrazza again! 1-0 Hillers, none other than Joe Carrazza. He has been absolutely sensational in this postseason. He gets a hat trick last game against Westwood, 2 goals against North Attleboro, and he has one here tonight. 1-0 Hillers at 9:06 left to go in the first period. Up the near side goes Sheehan. Pass across along the right circle. Backhander off the post. Now loose puck. And it's put in. Norwood responds. Sean Dittmeyer able to get in there and pop it in off the deflection. And we have ourselves a battle. That goal comes at 8:38 left to go in the first period. Just got by Amato. And now here comes Manser. Manser racing and shot. And it's in! Dylan Manser! Manser just had a beauty of a break to the net. There was no stopping him, and he puts it in at 4:53 left to go in the first period. 2-1 Hillers. Now with it, Moynihan. Pass over by Zolotarov. Scardino sends it to the far side. McPherson leaving it for Mera. Mera closing in, leaves it out, and it's put in! What a beauty of a pass by Mera! And it was Joe Scardino putting it in. And we're going to confirm it was Scardino, and actually, correction, it was Manser. Dylan Manser with his second goal. A great assist by Mera. A 3-1 Hillers lead at 1:13 left to go in the first period. Side, and that'll do it. A tremendous first period by the Hopkinton Hillers. They lead it 3-1. They killed off a penalty and netted 3 goals. You can't ask for much more than that. A tremendous 15 minutes, but a lot of game left to go. After 1 period of play, it's the Hillers 3, Norwood 1, and it's taken away. Sent up over to Valeri. Valeri up against Zolotarov. Pass into the slot. That shot is deflected off of Manser. Over towards the right circle, and just from above the circle, Michael Moynihan puts it in for Norwood. What a shot! It's a 3-2 game. Back to Mera. To Carrazza, shot, no! Turned away, loose puck out in front. Carrazza towards the net, and it's deflected away. A tremendous stand there by Norwood on the power play. Towards the blue line into traffic. Mera able to swipe it away, and that'll do it for the second period. A much different story from the first period. Norwood with the lone goal, a whole lot more defense involved on both sides in that period. And after 2 periods of play, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 3, the Norwood Mustangs 2. There'll be 25 seconds remaining on the power play for Norwood in period number 3. You are tuned in to MIAA Division II State Playoff Hockey on HCAM. There's a shot turned away. What a save by Lang, as that shot was from Dittmeyer. Jammed up now along the near side boards. Out in front, shot in, tie game. TJ Martin makes it 3-3. It was a beauty of a feed. And TJ Martin takes advantage. Up the near side, sends it around. Coming out with it, Sheehan. Here comes Lally. Trying to close in. Shot turned away. And that shot off of Mira. Mira has a 2-on-1. Leaves it behind for Manser. Back to Mira. And he puts it in. Oh, what a goal! A great feed by Manser. Let's go! Unbelievable! Let's go! That score comes at 1:20 left in the third period. A 4-3 lead for the Hillers. Zolotarev gets out in front. Trying to take it around into the slot. That shot deflected. Carrazza has it. And Carrazza lost it along the near side. Puck deflects into the neutral zone. 45 seconds left. Along the far side, sent up by Norwood. Into the corner it goes. And flung towards the net! Oh! It's put in, the finisher! Joe Carrazza! Unbelievable! What a perfect ending for the Hillers. Joe Carrazza. And that'll do it! The Hopkinton Hillers are going to the Final Four! A 5-3 win over Norwood. And the Hillers move on to the Final Four. A very well-deserved trophy for the Hillers. Unbelievable. The Hillers moving on to the Final Four. 2 games away from a state championship. A tremendous game by you guys going to the Final Four. How does it feel?
It feels unbelievable. This was, just adding to one of the goals we set at the start of the year, which was to reach the Garden. And to win a game like that, in such a big way, full house, it's really a special feeling, so it feels great.
And the Hillers certainly happy to have you back this season. What's it been like playing with this group?
It's been unbelievable. I mean, the group itself was really the biggest reason why I came back. I grew up with these kids. They're great kids, great players. It's a great group, and we've gotten so much closer as the year went on. It was definitely the right decision. So.
Absolutely. And did you get a little nervous when Norwood tied up that game?
I wouldn't say nervous. I think we got a little reality check because we were flying high before that. One of the things that you got to be careful of is those 2-goal leads. So when we gave it up, it was kind of like, okay, we kind of saw this coming, but we just had to battle back and we were able to do it. So.
And Coach Hayes in his second season, what's it been like playing with him?
He's great. I mean, he knows how to fire you up when you need it, how to calm you down when you need it. I pretty much trust his decisions on and off the ice. He's got everything figured out pretty well, so it's been great.
And how good did it feel when the empty netter goal was scored?
Oh, it felt great. It was like a huge weight off the shoulders because, that really iced it. 30 seconds left, I think it was, and that's when you kind of start to feel like, all right, game's in the bag. So, yeah.
Well, congratulations. We're looking forward to the Final Four.
All right, thank you. Me too.
How's it feel going to the Final Four?
Feels amazing. This is the farthest I've gone since I was a freshman. It's great being around all the guys again, being able to practice again. It's exhilarating.
Hey, what's it been like playing with this group? It seems like you guys just have a tremendous connection out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, we've all been playing together for so long since we were kids. Chemistry's there. All the kids love each other. Locker room's awesome. Ice is awesome. Everyone loves each other. It's a great feeling being with these guys.
Did you get a little nervous when Norwood tied it up?
I was nervous since I got on the ice. When they scored, definitely everyone was nervous, but we knew that we play our Hopkinton hockey, and that carried us the way.
How good did it feel when you saw that empty netter go in?
Oh, that was I shot it and I knew it was going in. I turned to the student section, got crazy. It was a great feeling to be able to seal the deal with all my teammates.
And Coach Hayes has done a tremendous job in his second season. What's it been like playing for him?
Oh my God, he's the best coach. Great coach. He knows what he's doing. He treats us like his own. All I can say is he's setting us up for glory. That's all I can say. Great coach.
Well, congratulations, and we're looking forward to the Final Four.
Thank you, sir.
All right, congratulations. How's it feel going to the Final Four?
It feels great, honestly. Give something back to the town. Haven't gone this far since our freshman year, and this is exactly what we wanted. This is exactly where we wanted to be. Just another step, going in the right direction.
And you had that great goal. You went end to end and popped it in. I believe that made it 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. Could you just talk about that goal? That was just tremendous.
I think that was the second goal. I lost their forward who was forechecking me, cutting, and then I decided to walk all the way up the ice, and their D-man was just begging to be toe dragged, and I took a good shot. Their goalie fumbled it, and I just stuffed it in.
What's it been like playing with Pavimera this season?
It's been great to have another skilled forward on the team. I can definitely trust him when he's on the ice. I know he's going to be where I expect him to be. He has a high hockey IQ, and I know he can catch a pass and take a good shot.
What's it been like playing with Dylan Manser?
I mean, it's been great. We grew up playing together on summer teams and stuff like that, so we kind of already know where each other are going to be on the ice. He's a skilled guy. He can, again, make individual plays, so it's nice to kind of have that out there and kind of know, I can try stuff I wouldn't normally because he has your back if you mess it up. So it just gives you more freedom to do things you wouldn't normally, and I think that makes us better as a whole.
And it seems like you group of guys have a great connection out there. What's it been like playing with the group?
I love this group of guys on the team, going to high school with them all this time. And they were super excited to get us both back. Just wanted to make this team as good as it could be. And I thought coming back could add to that. And it's been great. It's been great to be back.
And can you talk about what it's like to play for Coach Hayes?
He's a great coach. He gives me a lot of freedom with what I can do with the puck. Tells me to activate and go up in the rush when I want to. And, overall, great guy. I love him.
Coach, going to the Final Four, how does it feel?
Feels incredible. The kids have worked so hard all year long, and it's what we've been working to get to, and it's awesome that we've been getting the job done. Can't wait to play this weekend.
And can you talk about Norwood? Certainly a great team and a tough game out there. What was it like to face them in the Elite Eight, and how'd you feel when they tied up the game?
Well, I think that they're a good opponent. We split with them in the regular season, so we knew it was going to be a battle, and we tried to prepare our team for that. When they scored, I think it was a test of probably the number one thing we've talked about all year, and it's focus and our ability, to mentally handle, the peaks and valleys throughout any given game, and that really, if you look at the timing and you look where you're at and the stage you're on, to give up the tying goal, with a few minutes left, that's a pretty big valley. But our guys, their resolve is incredible. They stayed positive, felt on the bench like we absolutely knew we were going to score.
And Dylan Manser had a couple of very impressive goals tonight, including the end-to-end goal when he took it all the way in there and made it a 2-1 game. Can you talk about his performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Dylan's been an incredible player for us all year, right? He's almost like he's got the skill of a centerman playing the defense position, So when he sees ice, we're comfortable with him taking it. We're very comfortable whenever he has the puck on his stick. He protects it very well, makes the right reads, can make the right plays. But you're right, when he sees the C's part, Dylan's right on it. And, we love when he attacks and he feels good about the play, and he did an outstanding job for us tonight.
Absolutely. And what do you think makes this team so successful? Obviously a lot of talent out there, but I'd imagine chemistry plays a big role as well.
Yeah, I think big time. I think we have a locker room that very, close-knit group. I think all the boys love each other, and, at this part of the time of the year, you need that to overcome an obstacle like tonight. That has to be part of our DNA, or, we could very easily, things could have gone the other way when they tied it, right?
And Joe Carrazza has 8 goals in the postseason now, and I know he's really good, but is he on another level for this postseason or what?
Yeah, right now he's playing outstanding. I mean, almost unstoppable, right? He had, the 3 that he had against Westwood, they were huge for us, obviously, right? But the way that he got his first one against Westwood could have been our biggest goal of the year. Maybe until the game winner tonight, to be fair. But when Westwood came out and scored the first goal and Joe answered about 7 seconds later, our team flows a lot the way 22 is going. And he's been outstanding, and it's not surprising that our team is following.
Yeah, that was a huge momentum shift in that game. And lastly, Jack Lang was terrific in net tonight. I thought tonight was perhaps one of his best games of the season. Can you talk about his performance?
Yeah, I mean, Jack's he's a steady goaltender. When he sees it, he stops it. He's been, I like to say to him, like, when he looks calm and he looks quiet out there, that's when he's playing his best. So it might not be flashy, though I know he made a couple of flashy saves, on the backdoor plays tonight. But we wouldn't be here without Jack. There's no question about it. He's been outstanding for us. He keeps pucks out of the net, and everybody, he gives us a lot of confidence, just that it's him back there. We believe in him.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we're looking forward to the Final Four. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate it.
The 8th-seeded Hopkinton Hillers boys hockey team battled 4th-seeded Walpole on Sunday, March 12th in the Division II state semifinals at Loring Arena. Here's a look at what happened.
And certainly 2 very spirited student section. And it's just a great atmosphere here tonight. As Walpole looking to provide some pressure along the corner. And a good battle along the near side, boys, as it's going to be sent over to number 22, Grady Murphy, and he will have the first goal of the game. 1-0 Walpole. That score comes at 8:20 left to go in the first period. Jammed up along the near side. Title lost his stick there. McPherson puts it in! Wow! Talk about the right place at the right time! Cam McPherson able to gather up the loose puck right in front of the net and pop it in. We're tied at 1 apiece. Great response by the Hillers. That score comes at 4:38 left to go in the first period. Getting kicked out of the face-off was Finkelstein. Mara takes it around, puts it out. Manser with a shot and a loose puck, and Mara puts it another, waving it off. They're waving off the goal. And I think time expired before he put in the goal. So it will be the end of the first period. So Mara just not able to get that shot off in time. He got it off about a second after the buzzer sounded. Manser gets it across to the far side. Mara approaching, and I believe that was off the post. Jammed up along the near side boards. Cardino trying to dig it out. Sends it over to the blue line. Approaching, shot in! What a goal by Pavitt Mara! An absolute rocket! And the Hailers able to take advantage of the power play, and they take the lead at 12:38 left to go in the second period. Wow! Able to get it out of the jam was Cox. There's a wrister, and that's a little high there by Curran. Up along the near side now, Mara does it again! Pavitt Mara breaks up the near side and puts it in. It's Pavitt Mara's world, and we're all just living in it. 3-1 at 10:55 left to go in the second period. Sent around by Jackson. Over to Biancala. Great steal by Mara. Here he goes. Pavitt Mara to the net. Backhander, no! Did it go in? Yes, it did! Hat trick, Pavitt Mara. It rung around the crossbar and went in. Pavitt Mara with the hat trick. Unbelievable. All three goals in this second period for Pavitt Mara. He gets this one at 7:28 left, and oh yeah, that was a shorthanded goal by the Hailers. It was McPherson. Mara to the net, rings it in! Number 4 scores goal number 4. Pavitt Mara makes it a 5-1 game, and he has not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 goals in this game and in this period. And the Hailers, if they are able to hang on, they will advance on to the Division II state championship to take on Canton, but we still have 15 more minutes left of hockey. With it is Biancala, there's a shot turned away. Walpole's established some decent pressure in this third period, but Jack Lang holding strong in net. Top of the circle, Biancala sends it across. Finkelstein getting in there along with Curran. I think the Hailers, they've just done a tremendous job staying in front of the puck and staying on their man and just defending extremely well, not giving Walpole really any space to work with. Driving up the ice, Biancala leaves it out, and a misfire there by Walsh. Into Walpole territory. Mara. Hiller's gonna pass it around, burn off that time. 10 seconds left. And that is going to do it! The Hopkinton Hillers are going to the Division II State Championship. They take down Walpole 5-1. What an unbelievable performance by the Hopkinton Hillers. And now they're going to greet their fans as they will advance on to the state championship. Unbelievable. Cam McPherson netted the first goal to tie it up at 1 apiece back in the first period with 4:38 left. And then the second period, it was the Pavitt Mara show as he nets one at 12:38 left, 10:55 left, another one, a shorthanded goal at 7:28 left. And then, why not, a fourth goal with 1:41 left to help the Hillers take down Walpole 5-1 and advance on to the Division II state championship. Walpole's season comes to an end with a record of 15-7-2. The Hillers improved to 20 wins, 4 losses, no ties, and they are moving on to take on the Bulldogs of Canton.
Coach, you're heading to the Division II state championship. How does it feel?
Feels incredible, Tom. I think it's something that the boys have been building towards certainly all year. I think it's been going on for 2 years now since, I walked in the door, and I couldn't be happier for these boys. They just earned themselves an opportunity of a lifetime.
Pavitt Mara, 4-goal second period. Can you talk about his performance tonight?
Yeah, he was outstanding. I mean, I run out of words, to talk about his play, but I don't know if there's a more dangerous goal scorer in the entire state. He's awesome.
I have to agree with you. And Jack Lang, absolutely tremendous in net against a very good Walpole team. Can you talk about his performance?
Yeah, I'm so happy for Jack. I mean, he stood tall for us time and time again. He's had an outstanding season, and, for him to shut the door like he did tonight, we're not going to the Garden without Jack's performance. He was awesome.
And you got the Canton Bulldogs in the Division II state championship. Do you know anything about that team?
Yeah, I know they're a good team, and we'll study some tape and we'll prepare like we have for everybody else, and we'll try to put our best on the ice next weekend.
You're heading to the Division II state championship. How does it feel?
It's unbelievable. I'm like at a loss for words right now. I wish I could tell you. It's such an amazing feeling. So we're all pumped.
And I know you're good, but I don't think anyone expected a 4-goal period. That was just tremendous. You just talk about that second period.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting it either. When I got that first one, though, it was a huge kind of weight off the shoulders, and we had a lot of energy from our bench and our fans, so I think that kind of set the tone for the rest of it. And after that, it just started to come, and they just kept going in. So.
And was there any nervousness when you went down early on in the game?
Yeah, I think they brought a really big fan section. They're a high-energy team. You got to give them that. So when they went up early, it was more of just we had to refocus because I think that kind of shook everybody up a little bit. And, fortunately, Cam with that goal got us back, almost right away. So it kind of calmed us back down, and then it was pretty stable the rest of the way.
And everything just seemed to be clicking tonight for you guys. Could you just talk about what it was like in the locker room heading into this game and just the overall mentality of the team?
Yeah, so we came in, if you look at the rankings as the underdog, we were 8, they were 4, but nobody really had like an underdog mentality about this game. We were very, very confident in our abilities as a team. And, it was just about showing up and playing our game, to the best, and I think we did that today. So.
Well, Pavitt, you guys certainly have earned it, and we're looking forward to the Division II state championship. Congratulations.
Thank you. We are too. We're
here with Jack Lang. You're going to the Division II state championship. How does it feel?
Feels great. It's just amazing, Tom. 4 years, and it's just an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm so proud of the boys and everything that we've accomplished to get this far. It's just such an amazing feeling.
And you had a busy night in that, but made a lot of tremendous saves. Could you talk about what it was like playing against that Walpole team?
Yeah, absolutely. They were definitely a talented team. Our coach did a lot of scouting on them, and we were able to know who their shooters were, who their best players were. And I think, as a team, we just did a good job locking in and keeping the pucks out.
Absolutely, and a 4-goal second period by Pavitt Mara. Could you talk about that? That must have just been tremendous for you guys to witness.
Absolutely, it was definitely a big confidence boost. Pavitt, I don't know anyone else that can score 4 goals in a period like him, and he's such a great player. He's such a great teammate. I'm really happy for him.
All right, well, congratulations. You guys have certainly earned it. We're looking forward to the Division II state championship.
Thanks, Tom. I'm really looking forward to it.
The 8th-seeded Hopkinton Hillers boys hockey team and 3rd-seeded Canton Bulldogs met up on Sunday, March 19th at the TD Garden for the Division II state championship. Here's a look at what happened.
Torgey is wide. Another shot here, wide of the net. That shot delivered by Matt Anderson. Canton putting some very good pressure on here in these early minutes. Mara looking to break up the ice. Hit delivered by Chaput. Along the near side corner, sent over to Scardino. Pops off the boards, Wynn. Gets it out in front and Mara puts it in! Good start for the Hillers! Pavitt, Mara, who else? And that goal comes at 11:48 left in the first period. It was a terrific send-up by Wynn, and Mara puts it in. Third goal is wide by Matt Anderson. And a nice hit along the far side delivered by Resnick. Or actually, that was Carrazza. Carrazza certainly known for his hits, and that'll do it for the first period. After one period of play, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 1, the Canton Bulldogs nothing. The Hillers have the lead, but a lot of pressure by Canton in that first period. The Hillers are certainly going to have to try to get some more pressure of their own, and it was just tremendous the amount of shots that Canton was getting off, but thankfully, we had some absolutely terrific goaltending by Jack Lang to keep it a 1-0 game. We are ready to get things started here in the second period. We are underway. Mara wins the faceoff. Hillers working left to right across your screen for this second period. Roach, he'll send it to the slot, and it's wide by Blake. To the blue line now. That shot sent out in front. Loose puck turned away by Lang, and then it's going to be a great save by Lang. Unbelievable. And here's the replay. Great goaltending. Snags it up with the glove. Unreal. And here comes Canton. Chaput approaching. And that shot going to be deflected from Torgey. And a close call there as it was sent towards the net by, I believe that was LaBelle. Jammed up along the corner out in front, and it is deflected off the end boards. Along the near side now. Well, the Hillers are doing a little bit better of a job of this period at not letting Canton get so much pressure, at least in the last few minutes. And a lucky fan just caught a nice souvenir as the puck was flipped into the crowd. 4:17 left to go. Look at this tremendous save by Jack Lang. Another one off the face-off in Hiller territory along the far side. Into the corner. Torgey sends it towards the net. It's poked off the side of the net. And now top of the left circle sent wide. And now it is going to be put in. Well, a lot of pressure. You had to figure at some point they're going to break through. Brendan Torgey puts it in. We're knotted up at 1 apiece. Here's the replay here. Off the post went the initial shot, and then Torgey able to just poke it in. Approaching DiGiromo, matched up with Wynn. And shot and another score there. Brian Middleton goes 5-0. Well, the puck deflected just right to Middleton. And he was able to pop it in to make it 2-1. Corner, and that'll do it for the second period. And some emotions taking over at the end there. It's been a very physical game, but you certainly are going to have to keep your cool if you are the Hillers. You have some work to do to get back into this game. It is Canton 2, Hopkinton 1. We are through 2 periods here at the TD Garden. D2 Girls Championship. It was Duxbury defeating Canton 5-2. So congratulations Duxbury on a state championship title and Canton on a tremendous season as we are underway in the third period. Hillers working right to left across your screen. There. Across goes Ian Tosca. And it's stolen away. Thomas sends it to the circle, and it's rung in. Quite a goal. Jeffrey Chaput puts what is likely the finisher in the net. And it was just a good feed, and Chaput just found the open side of the net, goes glove side, and rings it in. The beauty of a setup by Canton. Make it to this level is just an unbelievable accomplishment. And this group of Hillers players was certainly so fun to watch and cover all season long. Looking for the empty netter, they get it. A.J. Thomas with the finisher. And laying back in net for the Hillers. They know their fate at this point. And they'll play out the clock. Peraza putting the moves on, and that'll do it. The Canton Bulldogs win the Division II state championship.
The Canton Bulldogs take the game by a final of 4-1 and capture the Division II state championship. The Hillers finish the season with 20 wins and 5 losses. Canton finishes with the D2 state championship title and a record of 22 wins and 5 losses. Congratulations to head coach Scott Hayes and the Hillers on an incredible run, and congratulations to Canton on their 3rd state title in the last 4 seasons. Hopkinton Hillers girls tennis finished the regular season with a record of 12-5 and started their playoff run on the road versus 14th-seeded Ludlow on Tuesday, May 30th. The Hillers would take the match 3-2 and advance on to the round of 16 versus 3rd-seeded Westboro on Monday, June 5th.
Oh no, captains. Ellie King, Mira McLaren, and Sonia Bala.
And introducing our lineup today for Hopkinton will be our graduate, Haley Kessler, and our junior captain, Avanya Mather.
Right, graduate. Sorry, you guys aren't seniors, you're graduates. All right, fire it up.
At first singles we had Mira McLaren.
Have a good match.
At second singles we had Dia Bhattacharya. Singles we have graduate Haley Kessler.
Have a good match, Haley. Yeah. Yeah.
At third singles we have sophomore Snowball. At third singles we have junior Rummelbach. Next match we have five substitutes. At first doubles we have Alex King and sophomore Alicia. For number one doubles we have sophomore Rishi Kamra and junior
The Hiller girls competed hard, but would end up falling to Westboro to end their season. The Hiller girls finish with a record of 13 wins and 6 losses overall. Congratulations to the coaching staff and the team on a tremendous season. The Hiller boys tennis team finished the regular season with a record of 17-1 and earned the 5th seed in the Division II MIAA state playoff bracket. The boys started their playoff run versus 28th seeded Longmeadow. The game took place on Saturday, June 3rd, and the Hiller playoff run got off to a wet start and featured a rain delay.
So a bit of a rain delay here. But can you talk about how the match is going so far and how much match do we have left?
We have a lot of match left. I think there's only one set that's been completed so far. This team it's a good team. I know that they've come in with a power ranking. It seems like above 20. But from what we've heard of them and what they're displaying from the Longmeadow perspective is they're a really good team. So we're doing well in most of them. I think some of our guys just got off to a little bit of a slower start. I believe that we're up right now in the rain delay on 4 out of 5 of them. So we're certainly hoping that we're going to continue moving those forward.
And what's it been like coaching this group all season?
Awesome. A lot of seniors this year, so they've been in our program for 3 years at this point, due to that COVID year. But they're just an awesome group. They're a group that's self-motivated. They make it fun to come to practice every day. Sometimes you feel like you kind of want to give them more to work on, but the reality is they just come out and push themselves day in and day out. And they're such a hard-working group that some of our best matches that we have, and what makes us that much better as a team, is the talent level that we have. They push each other day in and day out to get each other better, and it's a great spot to be in for sure.
And can you talk about your captains this year?
Yeah, captains Lex Kay and Adam Glaze have been awesome. They're not the loudest guys in the group, but they are the ones that lead by example. And I think when you have those guys step up to the plate when they need to, talk to the team when they need to, they do a great job of bringing everybody together, making everybody feel valued, call it from our number 1 player to our number 16th ranked player. Everybody feels like they have a role in this team, and it is a valuable role that everybody plays. And I think once you get the kids to understand that, then it just brings the kids together. That team chemistry is so good, they push each other, and that's in big part to them. Their team chose them as captains. Not only are they A1 and A2 on the court, but they're A1 and A2 off the court as well.
Yeah. So how does it feel to win another TVL championship?
Feels great. You certainly don't want to be on the other side of that. We don't really talk about at the beginning of the year, specific goals that we have of winning TVLs or getting to the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, the Final 4. I think one of the things that we continue to press upon the kids is if you put in the work, right, then that output comes. So input equals output. And we had this talk the other day with the kids, and some of them have been playing since the time that they've been 5 years old. So, the work that they put in, from the time that they've been young all the way through, it's amazing to see the work that they've put in, and it's great to see that they're being rewarded for the time that they've put in the effort.
And I saw you go out there and ask a couple players if they wanted to continue. So is that a situation when it's raining that's up to the players to continue, or?
It depends. For the most part, our kids do a great job, and again, talking about that leadership, they know what's safe and what isn't safe. Sure, we certainly make the final call on that, but typically we say when the dots start to connect out there with the raindrops and they start to connect there on the court, it's probably time to stop. You don't want to see kids starting to slide around on there, regardless of what the score is. Safety is obviously paramount, but the kids do a good job of being able to judge that.
Hopkinton and Longmeadow ended up having to finish the match at an indoor facility in Marlboro. Hopkinton would end up taking the victory by a final of 4-1 to move on to the Sweet 16, where they will take on Neshoba on Tuesday, June 6th. The Hopkinton Hillers girls lacrosse team finished the regular season with a record of 6-12 and entered the Division I state playoffs with the 32nd seed. the Hillers started off their playoff run with a preliminary round matchup where they hosted 33rd seeded Quincy. On Thursday, June 1st, the Hillers got things going early and often.
And this Hiller girls lacrosse team came up with a bunch of wins down the stretch to get here, and they're going to start off with a nice score to make it 1-0 on the goal for the Hillers. That was Emily Hayward striking, Sweet 16. So a great start for Hiller teams in the playoffs as Arena with it. Takes the shot, puts it in. It is Scanovan. Gets it over, trying to take it in as Hayward. Number of defenders trying to chase her down and knock it out of her possession. Arena with the shot, and that is in. Another Jamie Arena score makes it 3-2. Fortunately for the Hillers, they maintain possession. Looking to close in. With it is Scanovan, gets it over. Bouvier puts it in. A great score there for Rachel Bouvier, the freshman over the last few years. They're hoping to move on to the round of 32 here, and they get another score. Great feed over to Emma Dacey, who puts it in. Apologies, folks. I mistakenly said this is a Division II matchup. It's a Division I matchup. Hillers moved up to Division I this year as Michaela Scanovan pops it in. Great feed to Scanovan.
Hillers led 7-5 at the halftime break and never looked back. They would take the game by a final score of 13-8. In the victory, Jamie Arena and Emma Dacey netted 4 goals each for the Hillers. The Hillers moved on to the round of 32 with the win. On Saturday, June 3rd, the Hiller girls battled first-seeded Lincoln Sudbury. They would fall in that game by a final of 19-4. The Hiller girls lacrosse team finishes the 2022-2023 season with a record of 7 wins and 13 losses. Congratulations on a tremendous season to coaches Valine Hickey and Caitlin Wedemeyer, and a big congratulations to the Hiller team. Hillers baseball finished the regular season 14-6 and earned the 4th seed in the Division II bracket. In the first round, the Hillers hosted Marblehead on Monday, June 5th. It was a 1-0 Marblehead lead heading to the top of the second.
Wind up and the pitch. And this is hit up the left side, takes a couple awkward hops. That's going to get through for a base hit and another Marblehead run. An RBI single for Brooks Keefe. Wind up and the pitch, and this is up the right side, and I think that went off the first base bag. That's going to get through for a hit. Here comes another run. It's 3-0 Marblehead. An RBI single for Whitman. And this is going to be hit up the left side, picked up by Ruff, and he won't have a play, and a run scores. Was a little indecisive where to go.
Going into the bottom of the 4th inning, the Hillers were trailing 5-1.
Inside, walk is drawn. Here comes a Hiller run. Jack and Tarrante around to score. Connor Hellenbeck up to 3rd. Scardino to 2nd. Morgan to 1st. Nick Pajoli to the plate. Wind up and the pitch. Gets a good piece of this one, but it is a high fly ball over to right field and caught. For the 3rd out, the Hillers load them up. They get a run. It's 5-2 as we head to the top of the 5th on HCAM.
Unfortunately, the Hillers could not get the bats going and would fall to Marblehead by a final of 8-4. Hopkinton finishes a very fun 2022-2023 season with a record of 14-7. Congratulations to first-year head coach Matt Anderson and the Hiller team on a tremendous season filled with lots of fun memories. Following the round of 32 4-1 victory over Longmeadow, 5th-seeded Hiller Boys Tennis hosted 21st-seeded Neshoba in the round of 16 on Tuesday, June 6th. After a little bit into the match, there was a rain delay. During the delay, we caught up with this year's captains.
So, season's been great. Love hanging out with the team. Supporting each other, having some battles in practice and in games, and we've all been able to hype each other up, and as well as the coaches, they've been doing a great job is making sure that we're all set mentally, and then we're all prepared for our matches to come, as of right now in playoffs.
All right, how about you, Lex? How's your season gone, and what's it like playing with this group?
Well, finishing 17-1 for the regular season, I'm really proud of the team for that, and then me individually, I was really happy with the way I performed throughout the regular season. And the group, I couldn't ask for a better group. I don't know, it's just every single day of practice, it's just wonderful to be there. We hang out all the time afterwards, and I think that our team chemistry really sets us apart.
Absolutely.
You can't forget about the Shakira bus rides as well, and the Chipotle runs right after practice in Dairy Queen.
Yeah, that too.
Absolutely. So this is the second playoff game for you guys, and the second time we've had a bit of a rain incident, a delay. Does that kind of mess up your vibe a little bit, having these rain delays, or you just shake it off?
Well, if I was the past two matches, I've been down at the rain delay, so I've been taking it as time to reset and relax, try to figure out what's been working, what's not, and then have a new game plan for when I go back out. But I don't know, you've been winning the past couple, so it's probably a little bit different.
Yeah, so last rain delay I was up, and then we had to switch over to Wayside Athletics in Marlboro. So then I lost second set, but I think since right now, I won the previous match, but right now I'm down in first set after having a little bit of sketchy calls, but it's all right, play fair game. I think right now I'm just gonna reset, just chill with the team and talk with Lex and coaches for a bit, and then come back second set, maybe third set, and yeah, let's send them home.
All right. And are you guys going to be playing tennis next year in college?
For me, I'll be attending Brandeis in Waltham, and I know that they have a pretty good tennis team, so I'll probably try out, if not do club. But yeah, I'd say tennis is maybe on my mind for college.
I'm not going to be playing tennis. I'll be running cross country and track at St. Olaf College, which is in Minnesota. So this is my last season of tennis.
Terrific. And how'd your cross country season go, Lex?
It went really well. I had a lot of PRs, third at the league meet, and then 19th at the state meet. So I was really proud with how it went.
All right. And you got this Neshoba team here. How are they? Is it a tough matchup you got going on out there?
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty tough matchup for us. They're definitely very top heavy. They're winning the singles matches, but we're winning all the doubles matches. So we're just hoping that one of our singles guys can pull through, just so we can get the win, because that's just survive and advance. That's all we're focused on right now.
Yeah, I'd say same thing. Just gotta play hard, come back, and even though doubles is a basic 2-0 for us, we just have to have one of our singles, Lex, me, or King Pranav at third singles to just pull through. So we'll see how that goes.
Hiller Boys Tennis would eventually take the match 3-2 and advance on to the round of 8. In the round of 8, Hiller Boys Tennis battled 4th-seeded Hingham. The boys took the win by a final of 3-2 and advance on to the Final Four. Boys Tennis will take on 1st-seeded Duxbury in the state semifinals round on June 14th, 5 p.m. at Lexington High School. The winner advances on to next Saturday's Division II state championship. The Hillers enter the Final Four round with a record of 20 wins and 1 loss. Congratulations on the tremendous accomplishment, and go Hillers! Town you should know about. Congratulations to the Hopkinton Hillers boys tennis team. They made it all the way to the Division II state semifinals, where they would eventually fall to Duxbury, but not after a terrific season by the Hiller boys tennis team. Congratulations on a great year.